Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the RationalInvestor.com's daily brief. Turning the air conditioner towards me. Hello, everyone. Recap show. Sorry about that. Ooh, that's nice. Still kind of hot. I mean, it's at 10 o'clock here on the West Coast. 22 degrees right now centigrade. That's what is that? That's 44, so 76. So we're not in that insane heat wave anymore. Thank goodness. Never seen 40 degrees here in BC. But still, it's the summer, so I like to be cool. Got the air conditioner going here. I apologize if you hear the sound in the background. I just don't like to sit here and sweat while I'm talking to you. So, dashboard is humming along really nicely. S&P 500 breadth, I think on balance, we had a bit of a push higher here. You can see the seasonal W that's trying to come in. Do we have a little bit of back and forth here? Sure, why not? But on balance, I'm sort of feeling like we're probably 80-90% of the way through this correction. Could there be like one more little FU move to the downside? Sure. And actually, on today's daily brief, Wednesdays, we have Kevin come in and talk to the community. I talked a little bit about the U.S. congressional hearing first thing this morning, and how I'm hearing that 2022, 2023, I think it's going to be an absolute shit show for these stable coins, things like Tether, stuff like that. And I went through at the beginning of the daily brief and tried to talk through a little bit about what's going on here in the Tether market right now and why it's freaking out so much. But frankly speaking, I think its days are numbered. Basically the US government, almost every single person on that panel was like, we love Bitcoin, crypto and blockchain are the future. We're scared shitless about China and the sort of, domination, big brother digital overview state, which actually made me very happy. I want to hear that the US politicians are scared of that and they're going to actually put measures in to try and protect our privacy. That's awesome. I love that. But what I did hear was not only from the politicians themselves, which of course they are all owned by people like Goldman Sachs who have their own stable coins, and really they want you to use their stable coins, not some Asian cryptocurrency exchanges stable coin. I mean, why on earth would we give them the business? But I also heard too from industry people themselves saying, there's an inherent problem with what's going on with things like PancakeSwap. That's dangerous, and it's not setting a good precedent for this space going forward. And then, like I said there about things like stable coins, I actually heard people, both, like I said, the panelists and the politicians saying, hey, we have to protect the sovereignty of the US dollar and not let these stable coins sort of hone in on territory that they're not wanted. And again, what I don't think that really is the truth. I think the truth is that these investment firms like Goldman Sachs own the US government. They have gone and created their own stable coin, and they will basically make it illegal for anybody who does business in the West to use anything but their stable coin. I mean, that's the way our modern day capitalists, oligarchy, oligopoly, whatever you want to call it, that's the way our capitalist system works. So get used to it. Having said that, I don't really care about the Tether fight. I did try to play that Tether game years ago, and frankly speaking, I got sick of it. I was like, fuck it, man. Just get me the hell out of here. I'm more than happy to pay my taxes. And fuck, I paid a lot of taxes on the money I made in crypto. So it's not like I'm trying to hide something. So I just fucking parked everything in US dollars. Trex has got US dollars. I'm sitting in US dollars. And yeah, I'll report all my gains and pay my taxes. So do with it as you please, but be forewarned. I think there is trouble brewing in that stable coin space. And actually, it's interesting. Recently, I kind of conjectured, we haven't heard anything about stable coins. So lo and behold, they're back in the forefront. Now, the interesting thing about this for crypto, and sort of the trade. Like I said, DeFi, pancake swap, that to me seems extremely dangerous. And, we'll have a fun tonight, Wednesday evening. We do the Crypto Top 100 show with Nick and Derek and Ben. And it should be an interesting conversation all around that. So I won't go into any more detail about that. Maybe tune in tonight for further thoughts there. What I will say is, I wonder whether the market was anticipating that congressional hearing. Maybe a little bit of buy the rumor, and then maybe now that the meeting's happening, kind of like sell the news. And things like I was thinking about getting back in on the Litecoin trade. And I kind of talked about how we have trading ranges here. I really don't want to see this actually turn into a bearish fractal now, and us have to work our way back down. If we can turn back up and start poking our head up through the top, well, maybe we actually have something to work with here. I'm more than happy to work stink bids. I did get some on Ethereum here the other day. Could we come right back down and test these lows before sort of this correction is done? Well, if we change that to a line chart, what you see is actually there is no W yet. So be careful here, folks. And then also, too, the one market that's a little perplexing, and Kevin even mentioned this himself, is how often, especially longtime watchers of the channel and old veterans and shit, I mean, how fucking often do we have Mountain Man traded to? It's ridiculous. It happens all the time. So what are they doing here? Are they kind of fucking with our heads a little bit to get us to get all uber bullish, and then they've got like one more walk down this trend line to hit Mountain Man and finally get that technical level traded to, which I kind of think would be pretty normal for crypto. So I don't know whether we're quite out of the woods just yet with this seasonal correction, but we're getting closer. I mean, it's a hell of a lot better now than it was a month or two ago when everybody was just circle jerky bullish, and you had to look and see green boxes a million miles below you and go, oh, this has got trouble written all over it. So anyway, here we are. We're back at green boxes. I will say, for the shitcoin 5000, because I love to trade the alts. I look at this more as a hobby. Can I double my Bitcoin stash by flipping these things? As you can see, I thought it was kind of funny, the GRS. I got some fills here. I got my orders working here. Could they pop this thing up into here before today is over? Sure. I mean, that's the way these crazy things trade. So who knows what's going on? I mean, is that a W that's trying to come in here? And does this start a whole new bull market? Maybe. Who knows? So, I've been trying to be an open book for you guys through the spring here. I have been accumulating a lot of these pieces of crap. And my hunch is I'll be selling halves on doubles like I normally do through the sort of summer silly season. This one, I think I came in around this 250 area. So 500, all that is just a revisit of these wicks. And then go and double my Bitcoin stack. So I'm going to be mining the cryptos through the summer, and I'm getting myself ready. About a month or so ago, I actually started to get myself ready for the next cycle in the stock market by actually forcing myself, and actually the double I got off today is probably a really good example of that. But about a month or so ago in the stock market, Jesus, look at that. LAD's already done 500,000 here. I don't know where the hell they're going to take this thing, but you can see. And that stock is in play. Something big's about to happen there. That's cool. That'll probably be tomorrow's double. But like about a month or so ago, market started firming up. Yeah, you can see this was, when is this? This is, about a month ago. The market started firming up. And of course, this one actually we bought against the bottom, sold on rally. So we just reloaded as it came back down against the bottom end of the range. And boom, Merry Christmas. Phil's coming in. You got to be proactive here, though, folks. Like I was right there on the opening bell, had the orders working, and I got a bit lucky. Having said that, there's lots of these little names. I mean, look at that guy getting ready to go. And actually, I'm going to get a little fun on this one. I'm going to see if I can hit my foggy level up here and bang out a big old fat win. But look at that money flow. Woohoo! But the point here is you got to be proactive. I think I came in here about a month or so ago on this guy. So a lot of the stocks that I came in a month or two ago, banging out doubles now, but that's because we were stepping in there and buying against the bottom end of the range a while ago. And then there's stuff, that's just been sitting on the books, and we're just waiting for the market to work. And should they have their day in the sun, all hell break loose, and up they go. So anyway, lots of fun in the stock market. Just get ready. I think the summer silly season is coming. Is there anything else in like, oh, look at this one. This is a cute little one I've had on since down here. Look at that beautiful chart. Try and buy that W on the other side of the trend line, and away you go. Great looking little junior market here. Hell, even Kathy Woods is looking a little better. I would say probably not a good idea to chase Kathy in here. This has been straight line up. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some give back here. So be prepared. Like a lot of these markets have moved kind of straight up here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a bit of a pullback. And I guess what I'm sort of interpreting now is kind of like buy the rumor and then maybe on the stimulus package release, so which is supposed to come around that July 4th holiday weekend. Tomorrow's actually a holiday in Canada. We're going to be heading into one of these wonky holiday season kind of markets. Hell, in my country now, the socialists and the communists are actually they're actually trying to get rid of quote unquote Canada Day today. You're not even allowed to be nationalistic anymore. So I don't know what the hell is going to come out of this. Try and keep your head on straight through all this, people. I hope you Americans, really step up and demand your freedoms and your rights that your forefathers fought for you. Because I'll tell you, they're being stripped away around the rest of the world very, very quickly. And you guys are like basically the last bastion of hope for us all. Fight for your right, as the Beastie Boys would once said. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think there's a hell of a lot more that I really want to comment about stocks here today. Yeah. I mean, you can see it's a mixed bag. Just if anything in this business, and you can see crypto's a bit softer here. If anything in this business, you got to be sharp. You got to have your orders working at your levels, and when the market pops up into your levels, you got to pay yourself. And that's the nature of this beast. So I suppose to do well at this business, you got to be pretty proactive. You got to just be watching. You got to be paying attention. You got to be running your plan. You got to be running your small business of trading. While I'm blabbing away here, I'm trying to scroll through and see if there's anything else that maybe I ought to pay attention to while I'm doing the video, but I don't really see too much else. No, well, it looks good. I mean, it's interesting how my little short proxies in the stock market are still working away, so I'm kind of happy about that trade. Just let it do its thing. And if anything, if I'm really lucky, I might get just a really nice puke out here. Everything's set up for the puke out, so wish me luck. That's my short trade going right now. Nice dump down into here, and oh boy, this option's going to go nuts. Anyway, okay, so I can probably leave the broader market rant at that. Interesting to see gold firming back up, silver firming back up, but oil's firming back up too? That's not a good sign. U.S. dollar is rallying. Now, go figure. When's the last time you saw that? All the commodities all going nuts and the U.S. dollar breaking higher and the money coming out of crypto. Man, talk about a screwy market state. Everything is just all over the map. Brick and mortar flying, tech stocks getting their asses kicked. It's total cats and dogs living together. Let's see. What else can we tell you here today? I don't think I'm really in a big hurry to go and buy anything here right at the moment. Kind of like just want to let things settle down. Like I said, I've been fortunate on a couple long stuff that I've been in. It's done well. So I've been ringing the register, and I've been buying some stuff. Actually, I bought one name yesterday. Actually, it's a little bit lower today. So if you actually wanted to join me, you could get in a little bit lower than where I bought it. So it's not a crypto name, though. It's in the stock market. So come on the site, take a look at yesterday's daily brief if you're interested in that. So I don't know whether we talked about it. I'm sure we talked about it in the daily brief today. So stocks kind of still uppy, oil uppy, very dangerous. Might be getting Dow theory sell signals here. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Bonds, you know me, I'm not really a big fan of bonds right now, and I wouldn't even be surprised if oil takes off here. They have a leg lower here. Gold should actually move lower if the oil's this strong and stocks are this strong. Probably the only missing piece to this risk-on trade, and it's probably because oil is as strong as it is why isn't crypto joining the party? And I will say, the one part of the market that I'm actually going to be very, very leery of once we get into 2022 in earnest. I don't think it's now, because the politicians, I think they're still absolutely, completely dominated by COVID, or, the sickness, I suppose we'll have to call it. So I don't think they're going to rain on our parade. But what I heard out of that hearing today is DeFi, and especially things like Pancake Swap and stuff like that, which are really bastardizations of DeFi and heavily centrally controlled. Oh my goodness, the politicians, be careful. And then also too, like I said, I heard lots of negatives about stablecoins, so be damn careful about that stuff too. As we go through the summer, can we have some back and forth here? I mean, ideally what we'd love to see, and I don't know whether this can happen in time, but ideally what I'd love to see out of DeFi is something like that. Carve out a nice head and shoulders, make peace with the regulators, put all that sort of Pancake Swap nonsense behind us. This is all about smart contracts, maybe even have some sort of authority figure like Mr. Cuban wants, so he doesn't get rolled over, which in a weird sort of world is kind of funny, really. But maybe they clean up the space and, back to work we go. But, it's interesting. One of our site veterans, and probably the absolute best way to finish off this conversation with you guys here today, is one of our site veterans. The question is, where the hell did he put it? He is a big fan of, let's see if I can find it here. I don't know whether it was here, whether it was yesterday. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Darn. Actually, you know what? He probably sent it to me personally in the PM. Hold on. I can't, and the worst part about it is because of the algorithm and all that stuff, I can't play it or else it'll kill our video here. But I do just want to show you it, because if you can read the label, then you'll understand. Yeah, that's funny. And he even changed his name. That is so great. I didn't even see that before. So, where the hell is it? Oh, no, I don't even see it in your feed. Oh, damn it. Oh, well. It's gone. Anyway, John from Down Under. If you want to understand let's see, how do we say this? If you want to understand the type of investor right now, Google the state motto of Missouri. I have no idea how to spell Missouri. How do I spell Missouri? That is the state motto of Missouri. So, unfortunately, where is it? The welfare of the people shall be the supreme law. Well, I didn't know that. I thought it was called something else. I thought they were called the Show Me State. Anyway, so maybe that's over. I always thought the people from Missouri were called the Show Me State. Show Me State. Yeah, from Missouri. There you are. So I'm this kind of guy. You know, we used to always say in the bullpen when we were talking to clients, you know, I'm from Missouri. Show me. I don't know whether I'm totally convinced crypto's ready to go. The key here is, you know, actually what I really like to see. This is DeFi, but you see it all across the space. And I think I showed you this a moment ago. What I'd actually really like to see is I'd like to see like clothesline W's. I don't even know whether we even have any clothesline W's yet. So I'm from Missouri. Show me those W's. Then I'll start getting super bullish. Right for now, I think we're pretty close, but we're not quite there yet. All right, everybody, kind of an odd rant here today, but gee whiz, the market's so screwy. It's a summer market too, so you have to understand, put that into context. PMA for the win. Super excited about TRI and the TRI prospects and all the different various services and content that we're producing of late. Of course, level 3ers, we're going to be talking about short derivative strategies today. Oh boy, there's fun. Then tonight, of course, we got the Crypto Top 100 show. So Brian's got a super full action-packed day ahead of him. So have yourselves a great day. PMA for the win. All the best. And of course, Kevin, if you could take us on out of here. The only thing left for Brian to say here is bye for now.